So with the sea behind me, we're going to talk about retiring to Bali and how you go about it, whether you're in Europe, the States, Australia. But hell, why would you? You're living in paradise, right? You can walk the streets and get mugged and knifed. You might even have a home invasion, where, somebody comes in and, does whatever they want as a group. Also, of course, it's very cold. Ooh, winter's coming. Oh, bloody hell! Get those sweaters on, and pay that bloody electric bill every month. Ooh. Anyway, also, of course, if you smoke, it's so expensive. It's so bloody expensive. And of course, Rachel's going to be after your pensions and your assets. And, oh my gosh. Maybe it is time, if you're in the UK, if you're in Europe, if you're in Australia, to think, bloody hell, why am I living like this? What the hell am I doing? Hey. And remember, you can talk to your grandkids all the time by video, just like I'm talking to you. We're not in the 20th century, we're in the 21st. What's more, you can invite them over and tell them, hey, come out here. Doesn't even have to be Bali, it could be Indonesia, it could be wherever. But surely it's time to think about, and all you have to be is 55 or over. Okay, I'll give you the major details in a minute. So what are the requirements for getting a visa for retirement? Well, the most basic one is the age requirement. And to get this visa, you must be 55. Oh my gosh, it keeps changing. It went to 60 last year, and then they reduced it back to 55. One thing about these requirements, they change often. Don't miss the boat. It's okay pontificating, but if you made a decision, stick by it and go for it. Things change quickly. So, at the moment, 55 or over. Very straightforward. Now remember, before we go any further, you cannot work on this visa. It is a retirement visa. Retirement. Okay. So, next, you have to have a minimum income of 18,000 US dollars a year. It's not a lot, is it? That can be through your pensions, it can be through your company. So it's not a huge ask when it comes to, that's per person. So if you're with a wife, I believe it would be 36. I could be wrong on that though. Let's not be wrong. Okay, you need to prepare housing. Now, what a lot of people do is they'll come out for a couple of months, rent the house for 2 months, doesn't matter where, use that as the address, and then after a couple of months, when they're settled, they'll make a decision, change the address. All very acceptable. Don't worry about, what's going to happen? No, you'll have a house for a couple of months, £2,000 or £3,000. Bingo. While things are working out, make a decision, where do you want to stay? And in my last video, which I'll show at the end, I discuss areas you might want to stay. Now, what other advantages do you have to retire, as well as the weather, and it's safe, and people are friendly? My God, is that not enough? Anyway, you can open a bank account. On this visa, you can open a bank account, you can get a driver's license. And even if you're disqualified in the UK, you can get one here. I'm not telling anybody. But yeah, you can get a bike license or a car license. I think if you want, you can ride a truck here. I don't think you'd want to go at your age, would you? Maybe. Maybe it's on the bucket list. What else? Oh, again, it just changed literally last month. Up to a month ago, you could get state medical. In other words, the medical policy for Indonesians was available to you, but not anymore. Not anymore. So you will need insurance. Now again, I would wait till you come out. There are some fantastic deals in Indonesia itself for people like you. Don't get the medical insurance in the UK, it'll cost you an arm and a leg. And the rest. So bear that in mind. Now I've got a big surprise for you on the next video. A really big surprise. Should I tell you? Go on then. I'm gonna interview somebody who's bloody done it. Yes, they've been here almost 10 years and they've retired. So they'll go through the pros and cons and process because they've actually done it. They've actually retired. Anyway, that's something to look forward to, isn't it? I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, bye-bye. Don't be a sheep.